like a bicycle. Many times we have experiences riding a bike on the real side, and that gets us somewhere. And it shows a balance, okay? Because you have to balance yourself when you're riding a bike. Well, a motorcycle takes more balance, okay? So this shows that he has good balance, all right? And he's giving his wife a ride. So I don't know what their relationships are with this, but anyhow, in some way he's giving her a ride and helping her out. And then he comes along and meets a friend, and the friend wants to go along. So again, there it is. See, vans are very interesting. Okay, sometimes people hide out in vans, just like you see in the movies. When somebody's spying on somebody else, they're usually in a van with the computers and stuff like that. They're in a van where they have more room to move around. So sometimes the van is a place to hide, okay, more so than a car, because you can't see what's in the van. You can see the driver, but you can't see what's in the van. In cars, you can see all the windows. So vans sometimes are a place to hide. Now that can be good or bad, whatever. But anyhow, it's showing that is doing very well because he has very good balance. And so he's already got his wife on the motorcycle. Now here comes someone else that he's going to give a ride with too. So that's going to be a lot. So he's able to take on a lot. That's going to be a lot sitting on the motorcycle, isn't it? 3 people. He's coming along very well, and he's able to do it. He's able to help others. That's the idea. And he has very good balance to do that. That's what the motorcycle shows, you see? This is what I see as important. And, you know, as people share their experiences, you know, they feel a little better about things as they go through their daily lives, you know, just a little at a time. And, you know, it's like therapy. It's very, very important. We all need it because this life is hard. So I see this as very, very important to, you know, help people along a step at a time every day. And yes, what you're doing is very important, and the humor and everything else is very, very good. And you're doing the singing and stuff like that and sharing. This is great. We all do this because, again, look at the world. It is a hard place, isn't it? Yeah. I was with a lot of people last night too, and doing different things, and I see that it's very, very important. People need help, and it's a lot of steps. It's a big journey. It's a huge, huge journey. And like I said, I tell people 50 years because, again, I've been through so much since, you know, I was here in the days Paul was here, and started there in 1970, and many things before that, and all these years. And here we are, we're 50, 60 years later, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot to really focus and get with it. And in the beginning, people have experiences, and they want to know what they are because it helps them. It's a therapy for them. Yeah, it helps all of us. Helps me too, yes. Sharing their experiences, they help themselves and they help others too. And, you know, to be very sincere about it, because, again, the whole idea is getting through creation so that you can recognize yourself as this being of light and no more restrictions. But that takes a lot to do that, because we have our attention on all these funny things in creation that we don't really need. You know, we go through it, but we want to get through it. And so, yeah, big picture, big journey. Yeah, one more little note, and that is very simple. Our position is wonderfully unique and real, and we are, you know, different from everything else that's going on here. And everything that we've been through, you see it too, and it gets into you know, a true reality that is so real. That's why our position is just so wonderfully unique. It's hard to see for people because they're looking for labels and ideas and, you know, old stuff, etc. They're looking at all the old stuff, and to really recognize what we're doing. It is far too real, but it's so wonderfully unique once you start to see it. It just takes time. Yeah, and so we're different from everybody else. That's why there's only a few of us, because it's a lot. It takes a lot to get here. Yeah, that's quite a movie. So in the beginning, we'll just keep it simple here. She's on the third floor. Okay, I thought you said the first. Now, when she was first in this room and she was with Rebisar, did you say she was laying down? Okay, so what I'm seeing is she's laying down on the bed on her or on something or the floor on her back, right? Yeah, if she's laying down, most likely she's laying on her back and Rebisar's there. Okay, so this begins the experience with everything that she's went through, and that is, first of all, she's grounded. Do you understand? She's grounded, and basically the third level is memory. This is something that she's familiar with, and so she's going through these different things, going into the bathroom, whatever, etc. Now, when she was talking on the cell phone, did you say that she was talking to someone or the army? Okay, well, now instead of going through all the action, again, she was there, and then when she was in the bathroom, is this right? Because I'm listening to trying to listen to what you're saying. She hears them in the room, but she's like hiding in the bathroom too, right? Just by her being there helps. That's why, Rebizar set this up because she can create a relationship between these people little by little, okay, to, possibly bring them into what we're doing. And real fast, this is how Ava we met. We met on the real side, but she needed a connection here. So Rebizar and the boys brought her somebody else first, a fellow named Daniel, who she was with for a couple years. And then Daniel helped introduce Ava to me and the new you. And he was in Eckankar. So this is how it works. So in other words, it's kind of funny. These are funny situations, just like here in the physical, okay? Got to go through all the funny stuff to help people, be aware of certain things. So she just looks at the action in the experience she's seeing it. So Rebizar set this up for these people to, be met and know about the new you. Basically, that's the basic idea. But in the beginning, she was on her back to be grounded, to be ready for this experience. You see, that's how it started off with Rebizar. And eventually, of course he leaves because again, it's like all he can do is present it. All we can do is present it and then see what happens. You see? He had some water or something coming out of his nose. Okay, so he's being purified in some way, etc. And okay, some of his experience disappeared that he wrote down. All right, well, it's very simple. So again, either it's taken care of or it's not necessary to share that yet. So it's all okay. And so we just go along with what we do, just like, a boat ride down the river. We just see what we see and, things will show up as it's necessary. So wasn't really necessary for him to share that experience at this time or something was taken care of. Yeah, so it's all okay. Yeah.